Welcome back, everybody. Or I guess welcome, because we are doing the fan disc of Kinero Lavorice. So, yeah, this is going to be really exciting.
Yeah.
We have a, what do you call it, common route to start with.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll end up playing the three main routes of this, Mina's and another Ria route.
Yes.
Maria Bishop.
And then Joe Kasaki.
Yep.
Which you're looking
we'll
forward to.
Yeah. It's,
and then there are a few appended routes.
Definitely two of those three.
Yeah.
And then there's also little appended stuff that we'll also do for everybody. So, I'm actually really excited for this. The first game, was really good.
It was exciting. It was a lot of fun. I do hope that this common route is just a little bit quicker paced, but we'll see what happens with that. I mean...
Oh, yeah. It almost has to be, right? Like, it's just probably getting to see the girls again and all.
We'll find out.
I also like the new music and the new opening screen.
Yeah, it's nice. All right, well, let's get into it. What is a sunset? It is when the sky has dyed a burning shade of red at twilight. Supposedly, it's due to the angle of incidence of the sun's rays close to the horizon, which causes them to collide with the atmosphere for an extended time frame and results in a red hue, like Akane's hair. Although it is more yellow than red, that same light mixes with the blue of the sky. Perhaps negates is a more appropriate word to describe it, but I wasn't entirely sure. Whichever the case may be. Oh.
It's definitely gold.
I love that. I love that it starts out with that same nod.
Mm-hmm.
Its golden radiance was far more beautiful than any other color in the world. Sylvie's eyes sparkled as she gazed at the sunset as it disappeared along the horizon. We were sworn to secrecy, I'm sorry.
It's not like I was hiding it from you either. Ria swore me to secrecy. If you've got any complaints, take them up with her.
You see, that's what I said. Depends on the route.
It's alright. You can't, you can't have a tricycle without three wheels.
True.
Yeah, we should.
Ooh.
素敵。10年前にほんの一時だけ一緒だった3人が今また同じ場所で出会えるなんて。しかもそのうち一人はシルビア王女。シルビア王女様。一歩間違えたら映画の世界だよ。
Ow.
Boy, you should have seen that alternate reality where we ended up together. There are like several of them, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
She was high-strung as ever, I see.
っていうか、10年前にオーロくんが紹介してくれてたら、私もそこに入れてたんだよね。王女様の幼馴染に。
Well, unfortunately for you, Mom wasn't the type to be like, take your little sister along.
Sorry about that.
I returned home to visit my family over New Year's. And when I did, my sister was waiting to ambush me with a series of questions. Things like, how is your new life? Are you eating? Doing well? Man, that's family for you. Let me relax.
ああ、いいな、ノーブル学園。私も行ってみたいな。
Some parts of it are fun, but it's usually more of a pain than not.
It stood to reason that I had adjusted to my new life to some extent, now that 3 months had passed since I enrolled at Noble Academy. But I'd never lived on my own before, much less at a special academy with such extraordinary acquaintances as that. There was way too much that I had to take into consideration.
嘘だ、楽しんでるに決まってるよ。
Well, yeah, but...
でなきゃ、いくら向こうで寮に入ったからって3ヶ月もこっちに帰ってこないわけないし。
Unless we were avoiding you.
ようやくお正月で帰ってきても元日をずらして4日までずれ込むわけがないもん。
Well, yeah.
I may have called it New Year's, but it was actually January 5th.
しかも明日には帰っちゃうんでしょ？
I've got a bunch of homework left to do. If I stayed, I'd have to do it all on the 7th or 8th.
もう棟梁くんや高藤くん初詣行こうって何度も誘ってたのに。
I don't know if we get along with them in this timeline or not.
Good point. You really aren't meant to go on a bunch of different shrine visits.
今年はもう行ったの？
Well, no, but that's not important.
Come on, remember how there were those sudden low pressure systems or whatever last month around New Year's?
Really selling it.
そうそう、クリスマス過ぎからずっと寒かったよね。
Look, all that matters is that the intended target bought it. That's all that matters.
That must have either she rolled a really poor check or we rolled a really good one.
特に大晦日は
You heard my delivery? We didn't roll high.
Fair.
It was so bad the airports had to ground all their planes.
Are we getting a CG of the grounded planes?
そんな今日に限っ
That'd
て
be hilarious.
年末年始の挨拶回りで日本に戻る用事があったの。
今晩には祖国へ立つ予定だったのですが、嵐のせいでとどまらざるを得なくなりました。
やったーイエーイ
They shared a resounding high five.
ちなみにね、今日はね、日本で家に使っている領事館は清掃業者を入れていて使えないの。
I swear, in those little scenes, Reina sounds so much like Daisy, it's nuts.
It actually, yeah, she really does.
本来ならそれなりのホテルを取るはずだったのですが。
ご本良いですか、エロイナ。この時期の民間的宿泊施設は利用客が多く、その秘匿性は王室が頼るにはいささか心もとないと言わざるを得ません。つまりね、今日は絶対この寮にお泊まりすべきなの。
Oh no, that was the proposal, got it.
シェイイエーイ。もうはしたないですわ、お姉様。
Ella-san, Mina-chan, and Sylvie all turned up at the dorm unannounced on New Year's Eve.
I'm sure it would have been a problem any other time, but it's fine.
年の瀬のこの時期ですから。現在この寮は
Nearly everyone's gone to visit their families.
With today being December 31st, the cafe and on-site convenience store were both closed for the holiday. Additionally, you could count the number of remaining residents on one hand.
残ってるのは外のお寒しレベルが耐えきれなくて規制を限界まで後回しにしてる私と
Same here. And then there's one other person. Oh, this is a good one. Alright.
With a quick nod at the nearby wall, Sylvie couldn't contain herself and a broad smile overtook her face. With that, she knocked on my neighbor's door.
Hi. こんばんは、相馬くん。マジで来たんだ。お前飛行機使えなかったって本当か？
無理をすれば飛行場を開けてもらえないことはなかったのですが。
お部屋入ってもいい？ようこそ。はい。
The door whammed shut.
相変わらず仲いいね、あの二人は。お姉様が昔日本に来た時のでしたかしら。
Yeah.
Rhea, Sylvie, and I all met 10 years ago. Rhea and I immediately ran into each other when I transferred to Noble Academy 3 months ago. But it was only recently that Sylvie became aware of Rhea's presence at the academy.
それからというもの姫様はもう大変です。
I mean, she was before too, so that's not new. She had been practically glued to Rhea, and it was clearly causing issues for her attendant. Oh well, what else could you expect? Especially given the unique circumstances surrounding Rhea. I was sure plenty of considerations surrounding her royal duties and otherwise had been made. But I hoped Sylvie would be allowed to do as she pleased for at least a while.
外の風落ち着いてきたみたいだね。
Of course, the weather would finally chill out after you guys decided to stay for New Year's.
Our princess had some extraordinary luck. The 6 of us left at this dorm would spend a peaceful New Year's together.
ですからゲロ、すき焼きはお肉ばっかり食べるんじゃございませんことよ。
No, it's mine. Ah, there Raina goes again.
あなたも見えてますわよ、さっきから豆腐の陰でお肉ばっかり食べてるところ。
いっそいっそ。
エロいな、あなたまでさっきからお肉ばかりいちくってますの。
If we all do it at the same time, she can't keep up. Go.
私はただ綺麗に並べようと。
This meat's tasty.
白菜とおネギが泣いてますわ。
It's payback for the onions making me cry. We wound up having a hot pot party together while the hot pot commissioner divvied everything up.
どう？相馬くん。
Sukiyaki with grade A meat just hits different, huh?
言われても肉の等級の違いっていまいち。
You mean
あ、でも卵うまい。この肉汁吸った卵飲むとうまい。よかった。じゃあいっぱい飲んで。
What did you just plunk in there?
不思議なところが気に入りますのね。まあ好みは人それぞれですわ。
Plunk.
Go ahead and eat some more.
Plop.
卵だけ増やすな。
Did you not like the meat? I assumed you ate corned beef regularly, though.
コンビーフは外出たくねえとき保存にいいから缶のやつを置いてるだけでそんなに食わねえよ。あ、でもすき焼きにコンビーフってどうなるんだろう。ちょっと入れてみよう。お鍋というのは楽しいですわね。雑多なようでいて並べ揃える順番によって見た目美しく整っていきますわ。
That's true, or it can make that one Sunday that SpongeBob made.
Sunday.
白菜、お豆腐の白、おネギの緑、透明な白滝、赤いお肉がゆっくりとくすみゆくこの美しさと諸行無常。 日本の美意識を感じますわ。
I just want to eat it, not just watch it.
まあ言うて食べたいのはそこの方で真っ黒になったクタクタの肉やネギだけどね。さあもう一度整えますわよ。次は春菊とやらを彩りに添え、また新しい芸術性を花開かせますわ。ボトッとな。あーこら、お肉は端っこに置きなさいな。あれ、なんですのこのお肉、どんどん崩れていきますわ。
It's mystery meat.
鍋にコンビーフは無理か。
No, it really wouldn't be.
No.
集中しろ、エロイナ・ディッ・カバレロイスタ。私はソルティレージュ最年少の騎士の英名を授かりし、祖国の認めた勇者なのだ。
Are we playing charades or something?
It's gonna be something
失態は許
stupid.
されぬ。我が神明にとして。いざ、尋常に勝負だ
Cheat.
なんで勝負だとか言ったら嘘ついてるの見え見えじゃん。
あと3枚で終わったのに。
エルはこのゲーム向いてないわね。8。嘘がつけませんものね。9。ぐっすん。
There. That's one of the great things about life, Ella10.
いいとこだけどゲームには勝てませんな。11。こういうのって性格出るからな。12。相馬くんダウト。そうなんですの？
Oh no, she can't lie to Sylvie.
全然そんな感じなかったよ。くそ、ここ乗り切れば勝てたのに。
この反応はダウトだったのですね。
I'm impressed you could tell, Sylvie.
相馬くんのことは何でもお見通しよ。
Oh, I just assumed you had special eyes.
ずっと見てたから。
That's a little creepy.
小さい頃から相馬くんのことずっと。
This is new music.
Yeah, it is.
シルビー。嬉しくねえよバカ野郎。ごめんなさい。大富豪ってなんだかんだ運のゲームだよね。4のダブル。
There is some strategy involved, but once you get used to it, it mostly comes down to luck. Pass.
戦略性もなくはないですわよ。パス。誰がダブルを出せる、誰が出せないなども考えるに。逆に最後の方までペアカードを温存してみんな出せなくなったところ無双って手もあるけどな。パス。
Is that just me, or does Mina's hair look a little bit less kempt than in the prior game?
Yeah, I agree. I
Interesting.
don't know if that's just me, us, or if that's what actually is.
I don't know if it's just me, us too.
温存したがゆえに出し切れず1位に間に合わないということもありますがね。7のダブル。
みんないろいろ考えてるのね。2のダブル。やっぱ運のゲームだわ。さっきからずっとシルビーが大富豪だもんな。
She swiped all the powerful cards pretty early on.
It's her royal cheat powers.
お姉様は駆け引きも記憶力も強いですけど、やっぱり運がずば抜けてますわ。
Oh god, can you imagine playing Risk against her?
Yes, but we know the, Lord of Luck
True.
in certain games.
True.
In certain ones, it's the opposite, but in certain games, we know somebody with the most ridiculous luck.
Aha. Yeah.
シルビー？流れたからシルビーからだよ。あ、 じゃあ9のトリプル。当たり前に出してくるのがクソ強いんよね。パス。
Pass.
パ
Puff.
スですわ。今回もお姉様が一番ですわね。都落ちルールありでここまで独壇場ってのもすげえよな。クイーンのトリプル。
12のトリプルは強いですね。パスです。
厳しいからって防戦一方は趣味じゃない。シルビー、出せるのか出さねえのか。はいはい。じゃあエースのトリプル出せるんかい。6人の大富豪で2を2枚、エースを3枚持ってるって。
That's enough to make you suspect foul play. This is Sylvie we're talking about, so I doubt it.
Yeah, she has some crazy luck.
2以上のトリプルはもうないので流れですね。シルビー様、どうぞ。
シルビー残り2枚だし、これで決まりだね。
シルビー様？
はいはい。あら？3と5しか残ってない？
Oh?
3でも5でも誰か足しちゃうから、もうエルチンが上がるまで出せないから都落ち確定だね。珍しい。計算間違えたん？イージーミスよ。ただのイージーミス。そういえばもう10時半を過ぎてますわ。
Oops.
ですね。つまり
We lose our arm?
すやー。11時過ぎたし、
No, it's like
そろそろお開きにしますか。
I think it's like the Hebrew hammer on Shabbos. She just shuts down at a certain time. Although it's a little early for New Year's Eve, yeah.
シルビーが完全に電池切れてるから仕方ない。ほら起きろシルビー。ベッド行くぞ。
It's always a hilarious concept. You gotta wake somebody up to get them to go to bed.
Yeah, that is kind of weird when you think about it.
You're sleeping in the wrong place. You need to be sleeping in the designated place.
何を言ってるのみんな。まだまだ夜はこれからよ。さあ次は何する？ババ抜き？ダウト？大富豪？3つとももう終わりましたわ。
記憶もあやふやですね。ほら姫様、今日はもう寝ましょう。
やだ、今日は大晦日よ。日本の大晦日なのよ。除夜の鐘を聞いておこたでみかんとおそばを食べながらカウントダウンしなくちゃ。その後はお汁粉を食べてお餅をつきながら羽子板でお年玉に書き初めを。
Oh, I thought there was just going to be more eating. And then she passes out again.
お年玉に墨でなんか書いたら法律違反だぞ。ほら、もう寝た方がいいって。やだやだ。相馬くんと年越し。相馬くんと年越しするの。
She's like a little kid.
一緒に年越しして、一緒におそば食べて、すき焼き食べて、お餅も食べて、みかんとおそば。
Fud.
な、たくさん食えるか。
Yes.
大丈夫だから、私全然眠くないから。
Scratch, scratch.
お姉様、人目があります。体をかくのはおやめください。
妃殿、写真に残すな、消しなさい。
Oh man.
相馬くんとオーロと年越し。
Ellison, this only comes once a year.
Well, at least she's acting better than when she got into that special jello.
仕方ありませんね。下手に抵抗されて暴れられるより、このままおとなしくすれば10分以内にぐっすりです。その後ベッドに運んだ方が早い。
She was speaking from experience. No surprise there.
頑張るわ。絶対年越しの瞬間まで起きてて見せるんだから。ね、一緒よ、相馬くん。やれやれ。
5、
4、
3.
2、1。せー。ハッピーニューイヤー。
Ow!
ハッピーニューイヤー。
It's like you when you have a simultaneous line with everybody else.
イエーイイエーイイエーイですわ。
I don't believe any of your enthusiasm. Yay!
明けましておめでとうございます。
I hope we'll have another great year together.
開けたわ、やっと。
Now I can pass out.
さあ、姫様。さすがにもう寝ますよ。
お願いやる。もう体が動かないわ。
Midnight. Now that we'd made it past a major hurdle, it came as no surprise that we called it a night.
お部屋どうしましょうか。私の部屋に3人でもどうにかなりますけれど。うちでもいいよ。てか私もカミニャンの部屋行こうかな。4人で雑魚寝。
You mean the five of us?
ところであなた、さっき年越しの瞬間、なぜジャンプしてましたの？
It's something stupid, isn't it?
Probably. New Year's is when she's inhabited by the spirit of Mario and it forces her to jump.
聞いて驚け、シスアさんちのカミニャンちゃん。この未来世紀を生きる木崎玲奈さん。なんと年越しの瞬間は地球上にいなかったのだ。
Yeah, you were right.
はあ？
You totally disqualified yourself from using the word future the second you decided to keep that joke up.
And then,
ああ、もしもし。
Rhea called someone. Just when I wondered who it could be, I was sitting next to her on the sofa, so I could hear their voice.
リア、明けましておめでとう。ああ、明けおめ。
Jokasaki?
ああ、誰かそこにいるの？
Hey, it's me, Ichimatsu.
どうしてあなたがそこにいるの？リア、どうしてその男と一緒なんです？
You have no idea.
普通に遊んでたんだよ、うるせえな。離れてリア、その男は危険よ。特に夜中を過ぎると野獣になるわ。
It's close to midnight, and the evil's lurking in the dark.
It's Ichimatsu Ouro.
That's a horrible false accusation.
今ここで野獣になったら女騎士にボコられるだけだよ。それより綾香、お前の部屋のさ。
She started talking about something or other. A short while later,
おい、シルビー、ちょっと手伝え。何、相馬くん。俺の部屋は俺用のベッドしかないけど、客用の布団持ってるやつに使っていいか許可取ったから、布団俺の部屋に運ぶぞ。手伝え。2人で雑魚寝しようぜ。
まあ、これ以上の夜更かしはできないでしょうし。
sounded like she had also gotten the scary person's permission. I like how that Maintains through the fan disc. Scary person approved. I could hear cheery voices from the neighboring rooms for a while. But Sylvie was definitely near her limits, and their voices suddenly grew quiet. That likely meant that Reina and the others had gone to sleep. As the dorm fell silent, I got into bed. Sylvie, Rhea, and myself. For the first time in a decade, the three of us brought in the new year together, and it couldn't have been more fun. Akane, why are you here?
先輩
No?
先輩
Oh, Akane-chan?
おはようございます先輩明けましておめでとうございます
Alright, do we restart the counter or do we start a new counter? I'm confused.
Akane-chan? What's up? Wait, what? This is a dream, right?
そうですねここは先輩の夢の中です
Wait,
現
really?
実の私は今実家で寝てます
Oh, we're dreaming of Akane.
Oh, really? How's it at your place?
It's on fire!
やっぱり楽ですねお母さんが何でもしてくれるからずっとおこたから出られなくなっちゃいます
I really expected you to just be like, the roof is on fire!
That would have been better. I didn't think of it, dang.
You don't doze off under the kuratsu?
実はさっきも紅白見ながらうとうととお母さんに起こされましたけど
Oh, you're gonna catch a cold that way.
大丈夫ですよおばあちゃんが竹を直してくれた斑点がすっごく暖かいですから
Sounds like you're one big happy family. So, why am I dreaming about you?
きっともうじき先輩は目を覚ますからだと思います朝の6時
No!
いつもラジオ体操する時間ですよさあ今日も元気にラジオ体操ですよ先輩夢の中とはいえ新年一発目元気よくいきましょう
I'm still counting it.
No. I don't want to do radio calisthenics on New Year's morning.
いいじゃないですか気持ちいいですよお正月の朝から心も体もファイヤーですそうだ先輩あとこれを受け取ってください
Is it dangerous to go alone?
What's this? Chicken skewers?
鷹のお肉ですあらかじめバーニングしておきました
What?
I've heard hawk meat is too tough to eat, though.
あとこれ
This is fried eggplant?
これも焼いておきました
I really do love
そして
that.
これが最後の一つ富士山
This is a weird dream.
富士山茜がやる富士山
Okay.
これが本当の茜富士静岡名物茜富士
Did we eat some weird mushrooms before bed? Jump. Now we also are not on Earth. When I checked the clock, it was a bit past 6 in the morning. The same time Akane-chan always woke me up.
I started off this new year with an underclassman's lame as hell gag. What kind of New Year's is this?
Later,
いいですよ相馬くんはいはい着替えるから待ってろ
Hmm?
I heard voices from next door. They must have already been up. You can tell this is an alternate timeline because there is no way in hell that Ria would be up this early otherwise. When I left the room,
あらゲロ、あなたも起きたんですの。
not willingly,
生活スタイルには口出しせぬようにしていましたが、健康的な昼夜サイクルなんですね。
not willingly.
Since I've got this radio calisthenic crazed underclassman who won't let me be lazy and sleep in.
From there,
おはようみんな。エル、オーロまで。眠い。死ぬ。
Tough time of day for you, huh?
she pretty much always slept around the clock, so getting up at 6 a.m. must have been rough.
せっかくだし、レイナも起こしてきましょうか。一人だけいないんじゃ寂しいわ。
Good luck with that. Sylvie tottered her way up to the second floor. We knew why. The rest of us headed outside to wait.
So I believe this is...
日本特有の風習ですので詳しくは存じませんが、例年に習えば1月初旬はだいたい6時半前後。もうすぐですね。
にゃ、もういいよシルビー。こんなもん後で腰痛部で見るよ。
Well, yes, you can.
それじゃあ風情がないでしょ。ほらほら、頑張って。
Rude.
眠い。
It's a Japanese custom, so you two should give everything you got. Come on.
At last, we made our way out from the trees.
New Year's sunrise, or the so-called rising sun.
なんかしょぼい。
Hey, you said it.
Based on the location, this would be a perfect spot to see the sunset sink into the lake, but we would get to see the morning sun rising up peacefully through the trees.
海がギリ遠いんだよね、ここ。
Doesn't feel like we're on much of an outing, does it?
Speaking as a Japanese person who was used to seeing better views on TV, like the top of Mount Fuji, the overlapping Mount Aso, or the end of Hokkaido, this was underwhelming. Well, it was enough as long as we were left with the fact we had seen it. The three foreigners did seem happy simply because they had gotten to see it for the first time themselves.
For some reason, I imagine their country, like, the equivalent... You remember that old fake Cleveland tourism video from, like, 10 years ago?
I actually don't remember that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We see the sun almost 3 times a year.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Ria?
I've never seen the sunrise before.
なんでもない。さあ、この後は初詣よ。年末の醍醐味はやり尽くせたけれど、お正月の醍醐味はもっとたくさんあるんだから。
What happened to you only getting 2 days off a year?
Feels like there is way too much to do at the start of the year.
お正月といえばいろいろあるけど、やっぱお餅。
Mochi.
でもまずそのお餅がないよね。
There was enough food in the dorm to go around, but nothing as nice as glutinous rice. But
任せてオーロ。準備万端、抜かりはないわ。
Prepare the
こんな
airdrop.
こともあろうかと、ソルティレージュ科学部の水を結集させ開発しておいたの。
what?
キュロちゃんお正月モード
Is this count as one of the 77 features, or is this a new
Absolutely, it counts.
one? Sure, we'll go with that.
The roof?
Is on fire! The toy broke its way through the ceiling and darted down. It's like the frickin' Wonkavator.
修復光線展開
Okay, now the restoration beam is definitely one of the 77 features.
Oh, 謎の光線ですぐに治った
Okay, so
What?
it's a bag of holding.
Yep.
It has a
jetpack.
New Year's mode.
Yep.
It can fire laser beams and rockets.
It can be invisible.
It can be invisible.
It can fly.
It can restore things.
It can
It
speak.
can fly. It can speak. What other modes are there? That's 8.
I don't know. We've still got...
I wonder if we're actually gonna get more on this route. Oh, no,
It seems like it. We're off to a good start.
Mm,
これがソルティレージュ科学部の力ですわ
I'm scared of Sortilege's scientific bureau.
just develop it not to destroy anything in the first place.
It makes me think of that thing that Professor Farnsworth invented, the kitty toy that shoots rainbows from its eyes.
Mm-hmm.
姫様のご要望でキロ殿には日本のお正月の醍醐味が味わえるようさまざまな改装を施してあるのです。まずはこれ。
餅つきモード起動します
Is that a separate thing, or is that just part of the New Year's mode?
I think it's part of the New Year's mode, but I don't know if these are these like sub-features? The upper half of its head split open, and inside was steaming hot mochi rice.
It's telling us to go ahead and dig in?
Eat my brains!
すごいでしょ
Yeah, you know, like in that scene in Hannibal. Where did all the science go?
Their country was as incomprehensible as ever.
他にも172通りの日本のお正月に対応できるけれど
Wow.
まず一番に試したいのはやっぱりこれよね相馬くん来て来て
She called over the rather sleepy-looking Rhea, who was about 2 seconds away from nodding off. She came into the room.
ちなみにあの他にはどんな機能があるの
Thank you. The questions that need to be asked.
書き留めモード福笑いモードカルタモード厄払いモード6時間耐久漫才モード初日の出モード3日目のカレーモード
Well, I hope they never activate the 6-hour endurance comedy skip mode, otherwise we're gonna be out of the job.
ちなみ
I'm
に
not
最
sure you
初
can
空から
classify
落
what
ち
we
てく
do
る
as
時は
comedy.
羽を引っ込めて完全に球体になっていました。
Yeah,
あれ
you're
が
right.
第一の機能、お年玉モードです。
It's questionable at best.
福笑いモードってのが気になるかな
Really,
I'll
that's
be
the
honest,
one.
me too.
Okay.
Me too, a little bit.
Yeah.
Because all the others are like legit, kind of.
You know who would really find that mode interesting? Jogasaki.
あと実は
Well,
上空
heading the
待
tail
機してい
somewhere.
る時すでにこの後の日程に沿ってある機能が発動していましたのよ
It's pin the tail on the donkey. Think about it in other terms. Pinning the tail on the ass.
No, I was thinking something else. But yeah. What sort of function?
初詣モード近場である程度にぎわっている神社をオートで探す機能ですわ
And pushes them someplace else?
A smartphone could handle that just fine.
But yeah. Okay. Ooh.
I guess it's a helpful function.
これが日本の初詣
綿あめ食べたい。
They put on kimonos via some dress-up mode or other Ouro had built in, and we headed to a moderately vacant shrine.
初詣、夏祭りと並ぶ日本の風物詩。一度こうして警護なしで歩いてみたかったの。あ、ねえねえ、あれってリンゴ飴？あ、なーにこのくるくる巻いたポテト。いいよね。正月と言ったらこれだよね。あ、おろおろ、たこ焼き買ってシェアしね。あっし、出店では絶対たこ焼き買うって決めてるんだけど、2つくらい食べるともういいやってなるんだよね。
You always share it with Sylvie, she's got plenty of room.
Takoyaki doesn't look like it'd be great to eat while walking around, though.
ジャパンの初詣、300万人が一つの箱へ向け小銭を投げ込むべく列を作る世界的にも珍しい大規模な宗教行事とは聞いておりますけれど、意外と空いてますよね。
Yeah, only parts of Tokyo exceed 1 million people.
The smallest shrine we'd picked today was close by and fairly empty, so it was easy to walk around.
そうなんか、こっちこっち。
はいはい。
あれってもしかしてシルビア？
That's right.
嘘でしょ？
I thought you were gonna talk about Ichimatsu Ouro. Never mind.
Nope. It would be too dangerous for Sylvie and Mina-chan if we suddenly hurled ourselves into the crowd.
姫様、お早く。
はいはい。
It wasn't enough to panic over, but Sylvie was famous. Any blonde-haired person in a kimono would stand out like a sore thumb, so those around her had gotten excited around the time she had visited the shrine's ceremonial purification fountain. It wasn't looking like an extended visit would work out.
分担制で行こっか。私お守り買ってくる。エルチンとカミニャンは血の輪くぐってきなよ。
はい。
その間お姉様たちは。
I grabbed us a place. Over here.
ああ、
We lined up for the main event of any New Year's shrine visit, to pray at the shrine.
知ってるわこれ。お金を投げてパンパンってして鐘をガラガラ鳴らすのよね。
この神社って金あるのか？
Doesn't look like it. Once we give our offering, that's the end of it.
あれやりたかったのに。
But Ouro doesn't also act as a bell?
It eats up a lot of time, so a lot of shrines avoid using them during special occasions.
They could wind up falling if pulled by too many people, so it was dangerous enough.
寮の近くの小さい神社にはあるから、後でそっち参って鳴らせばいいよ。
そうね。
実は俺もちょっと鳴らしたい。
You're oddly fixated on that, huh?
Perfect pitch.
ところでオーロ、お賽銭っておいくらくらい入れればいいのかしら。私、日本のお金には疎いのだけれど、この福沢諭吉さんって方の書かれたお金でいいのかしら。
Alright.
これ以外持っていないのだけれど。
How much absurd... What absurd number is this going to be? Let's find out.
そうだ、俺もクレジットカードしかねえや。
I forgot everyone we're with is rich.
Oh, yeah. I'm kind of surprised that they don't just have a credit card slot for shrines at this point. It's just like, I'll just swipe it and make a donation.
これでいいの？
As if it would. I've never heard of anyone tossing in 10,000 yen bills or credit cards as offerings.
そうなの？
別にクレカ入れるとは言ってねえよ。
I was just gonna swipe it in the slot and hope it took it.
People typically go with 10 yen for this. Even if you were to splurge since New Year's, 100 would be plenty.
I got out 300 1-yen coins and split them between us. And then, our turn in line just so happened to come. In went our offerings. Clap, clap.
お、もらったら早い。こういうのは2礼2泊1礼と言ってね。
You about that?
適当でいいんだよ、こういうのは。願い事だけ真剣にやれば。
そうなんだ。じゃあ
The three of us clapped in unison.
ねえねえ、今したお願いって他の人に言ったらダメなのよね。
言うと効力なくなるんだっけ？場所によっては言った方が効果出るとも聞くけど。
You probably don't need to go out of your way to share. Let's just keep it between to ourselves for now, okay?
そうじゃね。二人に話したかったのに。
言われなくても大体わかってるからいいよ。
Can you give us a hint?
Yeah, I was about to say, where is he onto Ouro? Yeah, I can imagine.
あれ本当？
シルビーだぜ。わからないわけねえよ。
Melon Pan?
Definitely. I can imagine what you'd wish for too, though, Rhea.
あらあら。
うっせえ。
With that, we decided to head out early.
It was freezing up until yesterday, but it's quite warm today.
ですわね。外に出るのも気が楽ですわ。
弾丸サーブ
エルチン早い。
Okay.
I was about to say, like, you're gonna get
この羽根つきという競技、
Mm-hmm.
なかなかに奥が深いです。テニスと違い加減が必要だが、バドミントンほどコントロールが効かない。だがコツはつかんだ。たー
Reina couldn't keep up with the shuttlecock that got slammed in her direction, and it easily fell.
40だ。エロいな。3連続得点ですわ。
You're good at Battledore.
はい、お正月の縁起物兼体を動かせると聞いて。
I'm gonna have the best luck.
相手してあげたはいいけど。もう変わってよ、オロ。エルチン本気すぎるし強すぎる。
Yeah, I've got this impression that Battledore is more of a game for girls, though.
まだセットを落としたわけではありませんわ。ここから連続で得点すれば逆転できますわよ。
そうですね。来なさい、妃殿。勝負を途中で投げ出すのは感心しません。
I'm gonna finish by putting you in the ground.
Good luck, Reina. Also, I'm not trying to make a jab here, but this really doesn't have the same scoring system as tennis.
そうなんですの？
ルールが分からず神なる様に裁定をお願いしましたが、市松殿もお詳しいのね。
Familiar? More like it doesn't have rules. I mean, the only point is to keep the game going as long as possible without letting the shuttlecock fall.
そうなのですか？
Battledore is a lucky charm after all. It's almost like a ritual praying for good health, and the longer you keep the rally going, the healthier you'll be.
知りませんでしたわ。そうだよ、エルチン。もっと平和にやろうよ。
ですが、始める前に妃殿本人が
うひひ、落とした方が負け、罰ゲームだよ。
と言っておりましたよ。
Ooh, Reina dug her own grave on that one.
Yeah, traditionally speaking, there's often a punishment game that follows at the end of the match.
うわあ、オーロ、言っちゃダメ。どんな罰ゲーム？
You get to scribble all over the loser's face with black ink.
The concept behind this game was that dropping the shuttlecock was a sign of subpar health. So you would coat the loser in impure ink as a prayer for well-being. But in reality, it was nothing more than a simple punishment game.
そうでしたの。知りませんでしたわ。キュロ、書き初めモード。墨を出してちょうだい。
Oh my gosh. So many Kuro modes.
I love this.
次から罰ありでいきましょうか。参りますよ、妃殿。
Bug ya.
I bet you were planning on splattering Ellison with paint if you won, but play it off if you lost, so it's your own fault.
畜生め
You did that yourself. Then.
またエロイナの番ですわ。
了解しました。行きますよ、妃殿。
もう許して。髪以外の部分で黒色ラブリッチになってしまう。
There's nothing even remotely angelic looking about your face right now.
That's rough, buddy.
てめえ、オーロ
I
これ
didn't
で
even have
私
to
の
make
人
the
気落ちたら
joke. It made it
全
for
国
me.
9000万の聖母レイナにおぎゃりたい同好会に言いつけるからな。
Wow. It was great that we got to start off the year on a fun note. And then...
Hey.
Sylvie had changed out of her kimono and just so happened to have come out of Ria's room.
Where's Ria?
眠いから寝るって。初日の出、ちょっと早く起こしすぎちゃったみたい。
I see. Think she's okay?
平気よ。疲れたという様子ではなかったわ。
Oh, really?
Her illness. I didn't know a ton about it, so I was at a bit of a loss for what to do at times like these. Only to make sure not to wear her out, but also not to fuss over her. Interesting, so I wonder how much we do know at this point.
Yeah.
I guess just that she is sick, but not the degree of how sick she is?
Maybe.
I don't know. That was all I could manage.
そんな顔しないで、オーロ。相馬くんは、オーロにはそんな顔より、ずっと笑顔でいてほしいと思ってるわ。
Yeah. I bet she would.
さっき、ポツッと言ってたわ。オーロと一緒に初日の出が見られて嬉しいって。
I know. I'll watch out when I'm around her.
私たち3人せっかくまた会えたんだもの。少しでも長く笑顔でいられたらいいわね。
Yeah. What's up?
オーラ、さっき得意そうに私と相馬くんが神様にどんなお願いしたかわかるって言ってたけれど、私たちだってオーラがどんなお願いしたかわかっているわよ。
Yeah, yeah. But we owe it to our audience to, have that Jogasaki route.
なんだか素敵だね。お姫様が混ざってるのに普通のお友達と年越しって感じで。
Hey,
Oh.
we are friends.
I was about to say. Also, this has just been a recap? Wow.
Yeah, I think it's literally him telling Chieka all of what's happened.
Wow.
I will say, I like the common route so far. It actually is funny and
It is.
gives us some good, just regular scenes.
I mean, it makes sense too because we already know a lot about the world of the game, so they don't have to go through the exposition part of it. I mean, I guess this technically is exposition, but it's not the same. It's not world building, it's just setting things up.
We didn't want anyone seeing us. It was a huge pain getting back to the dorm from the shrine, though.
お正月も楽しんでたみたいだね。戻ってこないのは向こうでダラダ
No,
ラし
it
てるだ
definitely
け
wasn't
だと。
just that.
Well,
Well, I did stay back to lounge around, but I'm grateful for the storm front that swept in out of nowhere and kept the princess at bay.
いいなあお姫様。しかもあの天才ピアニストのシルビア王女、羨ましいな。いいこと多いでしょ、シルビア様と一緒だと。
More or less, she occasionally treats me to some crazy good meats and stuff.
それもいいけど、もっと音楽的なさ。シルビア様、世界的に有名なピアニストなんだよ。
Yeah, but
Yeah,
me.
I've heard her theme. The sukiyaki we ate on New Year's was thousands of yens per gram, though.
でもそれより音楽の芸術のその
Thousands of yen per gram.
認めます。いいなあ豪華すき焼き、そこが一番いいな。
I know, right?
What did you guys do at home for New Year's?
オール君がいないから今年は3人で普通にお蕎麦。お蕎麦だけじゃ消化が良すぎて、夜中にマシラ先輩たちと初詣行った時買い食いしすぎちゃったよ。
The thing about expensive meats is that its fate is totally different. It's like it outright melts.
True story.
詳しく言わなくていいよ、悔しいから。それよりもっと普段のこと聞かせて。どうなの？10月からのノーブル学園での生活は。
It started in November.
I was about to say.
Normal?
Does anything qualify normal at Noble Academy?
Do you count any of Kyoro-chan's functions as normal?
普通なわけないでしょ。ノーブル学園だよ。現代の貴族が集まる場所なんだよ。
I mean...
絶対何かあるはずだよ。もうシンデレラ的な、ローマの休日的な、暇を持て余した王侯貴族のアドベンチャール的な。
I think you made that last one up.
Calm down. And what was that last one? Was that Avenger? Well, let me think. First, the classes are overwhelmingly difficult. I can't even begin to keep up with them.
Though it doesn't sound like we were stellar at keeping up with regular classes.
やっぱノーブルってそうなんだ。偏差値70超えてるって言うもんね。
You see, we don't even know
What's
what
the
that
standard
means.
deviation?
What's a mean? What's that mean?
You mean Jogasaki? It also is really just chock full of nothing but rich kids. The guy who sits next to me is stupidly rich, and his family owns the Mitsubishi Corporation. You know, the one that makes the planes and stuff that look like dogs.
失礼のないようにね、オーロくん。やだよ、私。お父さんが急に謎の力で職を失うとか。
Oh.
Oh, he works for Mitsubishi?
Huh. I don't think that would happen. Actually, the father of one of my juniors I hang out with is totally one of those types.
あれって？
He's got a shaved head and huge scars in 3 different places on his face and wears a gold necklace. I saw a tattoo around his neck.
失礼のないように。
I won't be. I want to live.
As a practical joke a while back, we rolled him in a futon. You think that ticked him off?
やめて！怖い情報はなしで。
Well, I'd imagine Sylvie would protect me if it came down to it.
Otherwise, it's an extremely ordinary school. I transferred in October, so by the time November came around...
You got your wish.
And it was worth that shrine visit.
Oh lord, here we go again. Noble Private Academy. It was an up-and-coming school for rich kids where all of the upper echelons of Japan wanted to get into. So much so that the princess of a foreign country was confidently invited to attend. A person with my scholarly abilities would normally never be admitted in a million years, but that part had been taken care of, thanks to Sylvie's royal influence.
学園の中ってどうなの？やっぱりすごい？
Oh, that actually wasn't nearly as bad as I was expecting. I was expecting it to be like that first.
Yeah.
It's like it's the War and Peace of descriptions.
Yeah, for sure. It's sparkly all over the place. Except that one window I broke.
And that one door we broke. Well, I guess that didn't happen yet. Of course, it was still an academy, though, so its facilities themselves were normal. There were sports clubs out running around enthusiastically in the field every single day. 90% of the students on campus prioritized having fun. Well, there were also plenty of strict girls who would say, keep noble character when having fun too, but if you asked me if it was normal, then it was. And if you asked me if it wasn't, I'd say the same. Something like that anyway.
お友達はできた？
Yeah, I guess.
オーロオーロオーロオーロ見て見てこれ新しいメロンパンすっごく美味しいの
We knew it was going to come up eventually.
Yeah.
姫様、まさかまたお昼休みに学校を抜け出したので？
怒らないのエル。今回は大丈夫。エキスナに頼んで買ってきてもらっただけ。
Oh.
そうですか。
姫様、七星堂とル・アマンゼのメロンパンはこちらに置いておきますね。それで駅前の栄光のパンロードに出ていたのがこちらで、あとカンパンマンミュージアムで売られていたメロンパンヌちゃんのセットが
多すぎます。
ねえねえバーヤさん、ついでに頼んどいた私のナックリブのセットも買ってきてくれた？
はい、こちらです。どうぞ。一マス様はビッグナックでしたね。
Hey, you're gonna offend all of our Irish viewers. Thanks for that.
Thank you 学校で食べるジャンクフーズほんと好き。
See, I read it as Mike, so...
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
何よりです。
こっちはこっちでもう。
エルチンは硬いけど、ジーヤさんとバーヤさんはこういうとこ融通が利くよね。
私やボラル紅茶はエロいな体調と違い、まず姫様のご意志を第一に置きますゆえ。
エルには感謝しているけれど、エキスナたちにも別の意味で助けられているわ。
もう。
It struck a pretty good balance, huh?
It really does make sense. Because you would need somebody to try to keep a leash on her, but then you would definitely still have just servants.
Oh, absolutely. Incidentally,
You look pretty young, Exina-san. Are you really okay with being called Grammy?
本人にはそう紹介されたよ。
私エキスナはシルビア様直属のこの世の中でも護衛主体のエロいな体調と違い、身の回りのお世話、特に給仕を担当しています。
dang, what's your skincare routine?
主君に最も近しい召使いを日本語では男ならジーヤ、女ならバーヤと呼ぶのでしょ。ならバーヤとお呼びください。
Do you get the implication of Grammy in our language?
すいません、日本語の勉強ではそこまでは。
Never mind then. Whisper, whisper, whisper. That's my line.
いただきまーす。あ、バーヤさん、お題ここに置いとくね。
She's gonna take your mic rib away.
はい。ところでバーヤは撤回しても良いでしょうか。
ナックですか。 久しく食べていな
I
いな。
I legitimately thought she was gonna be like, no takesy backsies.
そうなん？
One half? I'll take some of your lunchbox too, though.
ポテトでよければどうぞ。私の摂取カロリー減らして減らして。
ありがとうございます。では遠慮なく。このポテトと言いつつじゃがいも1、油9の食べ心地。久しぶりだ。
I mean, delicious.
That's not incorrect.
Yeah.
It's not a huge shocker that the people in this academy don't have much exposure to McD's. I'm more surprised by you saying in ages, so you have eaten it before.
そうだね。キクちゃんはこういうジャンクは無縁の人生だと思ってた。
ナックはたまに食べますよ。ショッピングモールやデパートの建設を計画するとき、ほぼ確実にテナントに名乗りを上げますからね。説明会などで軽食用に配られるのです。
That makes sense, actually.
Yes, it does.
That's crazy in scale.
その年でモール作ってるんかい。
教室でナックとはやはり庶民は下品だな。
You want some fries? You can just ask.
What's got your panties in a twist?
ナックを近づけるな。その酸化した油、僕たち貴族には匂いでも公害だ。
What does that make Kikachio then?
I was gonna say, isn't Kikachio richer than all of you?
I think so.
Kikachio is way more of a noble than you are, and you don't see him complaining.
There it is.
うるさい。六音寺君は格上すぎて特別だが、貴族にナックは合わないんだ。
Okay.
なんでこんなイライラしてるん？
西郷くん、ナックにはちょっとトラウマがあって。
くそー、あの店員、何がスマイル0円だ。スマイルお願いしますって冗談で言っただけなのに、あんなバカにした顔で、くそー。
Wow.
They went with the smiles are free routine? Restaurants get a lot of customers like you, so they've started taking smiles off the menus entirely too.
チクショー。
You ruined it for everyone. Good going, Saigo.
楽しくやってるんだね。
Unlike Saigo.
At the end of the day, it's still school. If you put a bunch of people around the same age together, they'll eventually go with the flow, rather than go on about studying and lineage, whatever.
ネットじゃ悪いこといっぱい書いてあったよ。庶民は貴族から差別されるとかなんとか。
It's all true.
Discrimination, yeah, I guess that does happen.
やっぱそうなんだ。
It's tough to make friends with them, but it's all the same once you do. It's not like they absolutely hate us or anything.
Jokasaki's face flashes across the screen.
どうかした？
Yeah. I should say there aren't many of them that outright hate us.
It certainly wasn't zero, unfortunately. Here it comes. There it is.
市松さん？
The prophecy has been fulfilled.
Oh, look, it's time for the episode to end.
Is it?
I actually think it is. Not joking.
Well, that joke wrote itself then, apparently. Well, with this pleasant view in our eyes, I suppose this will be the end of the episode. We didn't quite get through the recap with Chieka, but that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think the entire common route's gonna be the recap.
You think so?
I think the entire thing will be that, and then when he goes back
Oh,
to
would be when
school,
it
will be
resumes.
yeah, that's my theory. I don't know if it's true, but it makes sense because
It
it's
does.
like it's using the recap as a way to
establish things.
highlight all the characters and basically summarize things without really summarizing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it doesn't.
okay.
It doesn't feel like, since we haven't seen any of this, it doesn't feel, like we're just going over to the same stuff again.
Right, it doesn't feel like the first half of Death and Rebirth in Evangelion.
Yeah, no. No, it doesn't.
Okay, yeah. You know, that makes sense. I have the feeling you're probably right about that. But yeah, I'm liking this so far. I think
Me too.
the pace is good, and like you said, it's got some really good comedy in it so far. It seems like it's kind of lightly touching on some of the notes from the last route, but not
Yeah.
to the near degree, which makes sense given what we've heard about this.
Well, it also kind of does retcon some things because there's stuff that we know that we only found out on specific routes.
True, that is
like
very true.
Rhea, for example.
Yeah, because it's clear that we don't know the degree of her health conditions. And in general, though, it seems like her health is better.
Yeah, also, Mina never touched her in this timeline.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because she
That's true.
didn't really know who Rhea was.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so...
It's interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. Like, it does change a little bit with how things turned out.
Well, and it also seems to establish that Sylvie, Rhea, and Ouro have been hanging out a lot more in this
Yeah.
timeline than they did in any of the previous ones.
And I like that.
I do too.
I know, like, we basically have had almost no time between, you know, the game proper, like,
Right.
Kinero, Lavorice, and this Golden Time. But, like, it's good seeing these characters,
It
more
is.
of these characters,
I
because
know.
I got left wanting more of these characters.
Except for present company.
I wanted more with almost all of these characters.
Well, there we go. All right. Well, thank you all for watching. We hope you've enjoyed this episode, and we hope you're excited to see more of the fan disc. We certainly are. But for now, we are the Bridge Boys, signing off.